Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are rebuilding the Portland Trail Blazers in NBA 2K24. But we're doing a little twist to it. Basically, I feel like the Blazers could be a very active team during the trade deadline. Players that I think, that can be available for a trade. We got like Jeremy Grant here, which I don't know if a team be willing to, trade that much to get up to his contract. And we also got a guy like Malcolm Brogdon, which he's expected to be traded, which I'm not quite sure if he will though. We also got guys like Matisse Thybulle on a contract, which I feel like a lot of teams would have interest in Thybulle as well. And Robert Williams, I don't think he's going to get traded because he's hurt, but there's maybe a chance that he can get traded, maybe. But yeah, that's really all the guys they can really trade. That would make sense. So we are at the trade deadline. Obviously, we're 14-36. We're not a good team by any means. So like I said, I'm looking to trade like some good veteran role players like Malcolm Brogdon out of here. I definitely think we could at least get a unprotected first-round pick for him, and also maybe Matisse Thybulle if a team wants to give me a first. I'm not quite sure if a team will be willing to do that, but like I said, the main guy I want to trade here is Malcolm Brogdon. So let's see what offers we can get for him. Let's just go on the trade finder first, and then I'll maybe like build my own trade. So let's see. We got Paul Reed, Marcus Morris not doing that. Let's just go straight to the realistic trade. So we have the Kings could be interested maybe. Okay, so this is a trade that actually has been rumored here, and this trade can make 100% sense here. So we're getting Evan Fournier, 2026 first round pick for Malcolm Brogdon. That might be the trade we do. If the Lakers offering me D'Lo Hachimura, that's obviously not realistic. I wouldn't see why the Lakers would do such a thing like that. That's really the only offer that really stands out to me and the most realistic. So I'm going to do this trade right here. We're going to send Brogdon over to the Knicks for Evan Fournier and a first-round pick. But one thing we could also include in the trade, if the Knicks want to give it up, is Quentin Grimes, the big guy I would love to have for the foreseeable future. I know he's not having the best season right now, but him on the team long-term would be great. We can develop him into a really good player. So probably have to include, a minimum contract in here, so maybe like Taze Moore, which I don't think Blazers fans are. I'm pretty sure they're fine with me throwing him in the trade, right? So Brogdon and Taze Moore for Evan Fournier, a first-round pick, and Quentin Grimes. Let's see what they say to this, and they are going to want Jabari Walker, which I'm not gonna be willing to do that. So maybe we include some second round picks in there and see what they say now. So maybe a couple seconds we'll get it to go through, see what they say. And they still want Jabari Walker. If they're gonna keep asking for Jabari, it looks like we're not gonna do this trade here. Obviously, I still want a first round pick. Maybe we can get I don't want to pick. Let's say it's this top 10 protected pick. I don't know if they'll agree to this now. Fournier, Grimes, top 10 protected. Malcolm Brogdon. Let's see what they say to this. I would love Quentin Grimes, or it looks like we're not gonna be able to get him here because they're going to keep asking me for a guy like Jabari Walker, which I can see the interest. You guys are interested in Tari Eason, which I'm just not doing. I'm not giving up Jabari Walker in this scenario here. So, anybody else than Quentin Grimes? Miles McBride, we can get Jericho Sims, Malachi Flynn. I think we can just, do the trade. Evan Fournier in the first. I would love Quentin Grimes. Maybe we target him in the future, but right now, just not going to be the time. So I'm just going to go and do the trade we were going to do before. I think it was this pick, yeah. So Brogdon for Evan Fournier and a 2026 first-round pick, and they're going to agree. So we get a first-round pick for Brogdon. Like I said, I would have loved Quentin Grimes, but Brogdon is now a member of the New York Knicks, and we got Evan Fournier. So I feel like it was a win-win trade. The Knicks get their guy off the bench in Malcolm Brogdon, and we get Evan Fournier and a first-round pick. W. All right, so that's trade number one. We got Brogdon out of here, so now what we can do is so we don't really have a backup point guard, which, we might trade for one, just depends. Now, I think it is time to actually trade Jeremy Grant. I don't know if any teams even want to take on that unbelievable contract, but, we're definitely going to try to trade Jeremy Grant here. I'm going to try to build up my own trade, but first, let's just look at the trade finder, just in case you guys want to see if there's any trades that stand out to me the most. So it's going to go do this quickly, and by the looks of it, got the Lakers still offering me D'Lo and Hachimura, which, two guys that can definitely maybe be traded, which I just don't see happening for some reason, man. So we got the Knicks trying to get me Brogdon back. So yeah, I think it's this time we better on to. We might do that D'Angelo Russell trade now that I think about it, but we'll just scan around the league and see what we can do. So I was looking around the league, and I feel like the Dallas Mavericks make so much sense with Jeremy Grant here. They can get another wing and a third borderline star next to Kyrie and Luka, which I definitely think they can need that. And all they're giving up is Maxi Kleber and Rashawn Holmes, and also a 2026 first round pick and a 2028 first round pick. I know maybe 2 firsts may seem kind of steep, but I'm still willing to maybe offer this and see what they say. So let's see what they say to this, also including Taze Morney, which really doesn't matter. But they want a pick swap. They'll throw me 3 firsts. Wow. I mean, a pick swap. I mean, in 2028 doesn't really seem that valuable. I mean, if we're getting 3 first round picks back, I don't know if Jeremy Grant is really worth 3 firsts, but they're offering me this right now. Alright, let's just say I'll give you the pick swap, but all I want is 2 firsts. 3 firsts seems kind of steep. That's the value, the Raptors got for Siakam. I just don't think, Grant is on Siakam's level. I mean, maybe if you take a look at the points per game, you could maybe say that. I mean, how much is Siakam averaging? 21.5. Jeremy Grant's averaging 21.2. I mean, I just don't think 3 firsts is worth it for the Mavericks as well. So I'm just gonna do the 2 firsts, and they are gonna want a second still. They're still I don't want first. They're still they still want me to take that other first round pick, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna stay realistic here. They're gonna keep making me do this 3 first round pick. I don't want to do it, bro. I mean, I'll give you the second. Let's just say that. Let's just make it a done deal. Okay, they want 2 seconds. I mean, if we can just give it swap 2 seconds for 2 firsts, and if they don't agree to this, then we're just doing the 3 firsts. And okay, I guess we're doing the 3 firsts. I guess we're doing 3 first round picks for Jeremy Grant. I don't love it at all. I think we're fleecing the Mavericks here by far. But 3 firsts for Grant. If you just want to, I mean, now I want another. Let's just do the trade. Whatever. We get 3 firsts for Jeremy Grant. So Jeremy Grant is gone for 3 first round picks. I guess I'm the GM of the year, I guess, but here we go. We traded those guys. One more player we can maybe look to trade is Matisse Thybulle. And the best offer I found was from the Clippers, T-Man and a first-round pick, which I don't think the Clippers can even trade a first-round pick, so I'll wait on Thybulle. We weren't getting any offers anyway, so your rotation. Rotation is Scoot Henderson, Anthony Simons, Matisse Thybulle, Jabari Walker, DeAndre Ayton, Shaedon Sharpe, Maxi Kleber, Sean Holmes, and Evan Fournier as your rotation, which also Tuvani Kamara out here, Ryan Rupert and Chris Murray out, which, is whatever, man. Like I said, we're tanking for the rest of the year. I want a high draft pick. Let's get the number 1 overall pick and maybe get somebody in, let's maybe get somebody like Ron Holland, Isaiah Collier, Alex Sarr. Let's get a guy like this. Let's get the number 1 overall pick. Let's tank for the rest of the year, and let's get the number 1 overall pick, man. Let's be as bad as possible for our odds to go up even more, for us to get the number 1 overall pick. That's my plan here. Luka Doncic is your MVP, but the rest of the things are the same. Wemby was the Rookie of the Year, most improved Kobe White, the same stuff. I'm not really gonna show up this time. It's really no point. But as you can see, the All-NBA team is obviously we didn't make the playoffs. Also, if there's any other videos you guys want to see any more trade deadline videos, because I definitely have one for other teams, let's say the teams that can maybe be very active during the trade deadline. Teams like that, it's the Lakers. Man, I would love for them to trade for somebody at least because they need help. Definitely, they need a lot of help down there. But it's a team that can be very active in the trade deadline, like the Nets, the Bulls, or somebody like that. But obviously, we didn't make the playoffs, so this really doesn't matter for us too much. But we got the Knicks with, Malcolm Brogdon going on to the NBA Finals to match up with the Los Angeles Clippers. And we got the Clippers going on to win the NBA championship. Paul George finally winning a championship. So Kawhi Leonard, I believe that's his 3rd ring. Yesterday we got LeBron trying to retire, but obviously I'm going to override that. I mean, if he can push for one more year, because I definitely think he's going to play with his son, Bronny. I don't think he's going to retire just yet on us, but let's see. Heading into the draft ladder here, I would hope for us to maybe be projected pick 1 or something like that. So that Bulls pick via Portland is ours, just to clarify it right there. But let's just see what we're gonna get. So I might not watch this whole thing, but we got the Phoenix Suns getting pick 14. Wow, shout out to them. But as you can see, we got the Sacramento Kings getting pick 13. pick 12. I believe we were projected pick 3, right? So we might be here for a while, but, you know, we could skip it. Got the Magic getting 12. I might just skip this because this is going to take a very long time. And got the Chicago Bulls getting 11. And let's just skip to our picking. We are going to get pick 6. We fall to 6, man. You got to be kidding me. No way we fell to 6 like that. I mean, that just sucks pretty bad. So, fall to 6. Got pick 15 as well. Got pick 5 in the second round. So we fall to 6, which I don't love that at all. But, you know, we could trade up using Thibault, which could be a thing we can do. I mean, a team. Let's just see a team that can maybe look to, you know, get off their guy, or this is somebody that could be looking to trade their pick. That's what I'm trying to say. So the Raptors, Jazz, Grizzlies, maybe. We can try and trade the Grizzlies, which I definitely think they could be looking to trade their pick if they don't make the playoffs, which that actually can be kind of realistic here. I feel like they have a lot of pieces as well. Vince Williams is a guy that stepped up big time for them. He just randomly came out of nowhere in a two-way contract to getting actual standard NBA contract for like 4 years. It's a really good story, and I definitely think he's going to become something in the NBA. I mean, he already is becoming a really good role player. If we can just keep this up, he can become a valuable role player, in my opinion. So let's just, you know, like I said, trade with the Grizzlies, see if we can with pick 3. So obviously we're going to have to swap picks here. And then let's include Matisse Thybulle if they can. Okay, sadly they cannot take him on. Wow, I didn't think of that. I mean, Ryan Rupert could be a guy we trade. Chris Murray, Toumani Camara. I mean, they can't take on anybody, which I thought they could, don't they? They don't have cap space, right? Unless they can give us like a Brandon Clark or a Luke Kennard. Adams is hurt, which we might not be able to do this now that I think about it. John Conchar, they're still gonna need $3 more million. I mean, maybe we can be able to get this to go through. I mean, if they want okay, so let's say it's and then we're obviously not gonna have to include a future first as well. Let's say it's our future pick in 2027. So 2 firsts, I mean 1 pick 6, Matisse Thybulle, and this 2027 first for, you know, pick 3 in the draft. I doubt they say yes to this, and no, they do not. I'll include the pick 15 as well, and they agree. Okay, we get pick 3, which isn't terrible. So pick 3 in the NBA draft. We also get Derrick Rose, which I don't love that, but he can be flipped. He can also, and never mind, he can be like a veteran to Scoot Henderson. So I should kind of love that for us as well. So pick 3 in the draft, which I absolutely love. And I feel like a lot of Blazers fans would love this to happen, but we're firing Chauncey Billups. That's what's gonna happen now. So let's see if there's any like real head coaches that we can sign that would, you know, some real head coaches. So Jacob Underwood, Michael Stafford. I mean, if we can get an actual real head coach, that would be amazing. I mean, which I don't see a real head coach at all for us to sign. So we might just, you know, sign just a random head coach for now because I really can't find anybody else to get. So I mean, is there any assistant coaches out there that we can maybe bring in? So let's see. So I think it's Buchanan's, right? So I mean, no, not really. So I mean, all right, let's assign a random. I mean, just a head coach here. Let's say we go ahead and bring in. I mean, we can sign Dwight Duncan. He has the most interest in us. But let's assign the best head coach out there. So I mean, let's just keep looking just in case. Let's bring who has the best ratings over here. I don't think I haven't done this in a long time, obviously, but I'll just let 2K do it. I just wanted to fire Chauncey Billups, honestly. So let's just go ahead and hop into the draft, and we're gonna draft with pick 3. So the guy I'm actually targeting in this draft is actually Alex Sarr. Alex Sarr would be a great addition to the team, which I think he's gonna get picked before. I feel like a team. Let's see. I mean, I feel like a team like the Raptors could definitely take him. Sadly, so I mean, we might not be able to get him. But let's just see. Raptors, please do not take my guy, and they're gonna take him. They're gonna take Alex Sarr. Dang it, bro! I would have loved to get Alex Sarr, but for another time in the video, we're not gonna get him. All right. Isaiah Collier would be another guy. You know, Jacoby Walters, Stephon, Matt Buzela. So Collier wouldn't make sense now that we have Scoot Henderson, Anthony Simons, and Shaedon Sharpe all on the team. He would just make no sense. I'm telling you that right now. So we're not taking Collier, even though I mean, we could maybe have him come off the. No, we're not gonna do it. Like I said, I want to develop Scoot Henderson in this video, or Scoot Henderson. So don't need any more guards. We can take Matt Buzelis. We can take Justin Edwards. So Buzelis or Edwards. We can take Donovan Clingan. which at this point there's really no point of moving up in the draft if you want to say that. But I'll be okay with taking Justin Edwards here, a forward with pick 3. Take a shot on him. We can go ahead and sign I see Bronny James. We can sign LeBron here if we want to. I'll go ahead and sign Isaac here, and that'll conclude my draft. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign the both of you guys. Team player options, Shaedon Sharpe. I'm gonna accept. Holmes accepts. Fournier we're gonna decline. Qualifying offers we have Duop Reith here, which I mean I'll extend it. I'll extend Duop Reith, and then heading into we have Noper, right? So we got Scoot Rose. We got Anthony Sharp, John Kachar, Ryan Rupert, Justin Edwards, Humani Kamara, Jabari Walker, Chris Murray, Isaac. We got DeAndre Ayton, Maxi Kleber, and Rashawn Holmes. So one thing we could go ahead and do is we can move Shaedon Sharpe to the 3. I know it might not be the best defensively. I mean, I don't really watch Blazers games that much, but I don't think Shaedon Sharpe is the best defender. But I don't know. I might just saying that because I don't watch Blazers games really at all. But unless they're playing, obviously, my favorite team. So, alright. I feel like we have a full rotation now. We have about 15 players, so we have a full rotation heading into the season. Unless we want to make another move like trading DeAndre Ayton, which we definitely could do, but I'm okay with just, holding on to Aiden for now, and then nobody we can really sign in free agency. Like I said, that will make some sense for us, so I'll just go ahead and hop into the next season here. Not much more we really need to do, so heading into player progression, I don't really care about our development the most this season, so Simons is up, Sharp is up, Aiden is up, Scoot Henderson is up, Jabari Walker is up. If he can keep developing, he can be the starting power forward of the future. Robert Williams will be healthy this season, he's up. Humani Kamara, Derrick Rose will be a mentor for Scoot Henderson. Chris Murray is up, and we also got Maxi Kleber, John Kachar, Duop Reith going down. We got Ryan Rupert and a body going up. So I like it. I definitely like the developing. Our bench is probably gonna suck. Or Robert Williams and maybe Humani Kamara are the best players off the bench, but let's head into the 2025 season, and we have to cut 3 players, actually. Wow. Alright, so who are the 3 players we're going to cut here? So, Justin Minya, and then and then we can, cut maybe John Kachar, trade him away, Duop Reith, Ryan Rupert. I think do we want to? We can trade John Kachar, right? A team we want to take on John Kachar for a couple seconds. At least I think they will. And I see like the Spurs or the Pistons for 2 seconds. Then we can maybe open up that. That'll be it. So, your rotation is Scoot, Simon, Sharp, Jabari Walker, DeAndre Ayton, Robert Williams, Justin Edwards, Humani Kamara, Derrick Rose, and Duop Reith as your rotation. So, Williams, is he in? Yes, he is. I forgot. I completely skipped over him. I think so, but. That's your rotation. I'm just going to go ahead and run a 9-man rotation for this season. We might even run an 8-man, but Derrick Rose is going to mentor, and then I will see you guys at the end of the season here. I'll send Ryan Rupert down to the G League and not getting any minutes for us right now, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season here, and then we can be in the lottery again. XGA is the MVP this year, rookie Ron Holland. But obviously, we didn't make the playoffs again. We weren't a good team by any means. Heading into the standings, we were better than last year for sure, 33 and 49. I think we were, but we're still going to be the 14th seed. We got, 20 from Anthony Simons. We got 20 from Shaedon Sharpe, 17 from Scoot. So these 3 are the guys I'm going to try to build around for their foreseeable future. They're still very young. We got about 17 from Scoot. We got 14 and 10 from Aiden. I mean, if he keeps playing like this, maybe we keep him. We'll see. We got 12 from Edwards. He was a really good rookie for us. 10 from Jabari Walker. 8.5 from Rose. 5.5 from Robert Williams. 5 from Humani Kamara. 5 from Chris Murray and then Maxi Kleber. But 3-point shooting, nobody shot over 40%. Derrick Rose is the best 3-point shooter at the age of I don't know how old is he, 40 at this point, but. So he wins the championship. We got the Bucks going on to win it. Finals MVP going to Giannis. Okay, the Bucks have Dame. Starting Andre Jackson Jr. in a playoff game is interesting, but they had no depth. It was basically just Dame. And I'm guessing and Giannis carrying the entire way. But player retirements, LeBron is going to officially retire as an Orlando Magic. D Rose is going to retire, which I'll let him retire. I'm not going to bring him back. So D Rose, great career. I see, Maxi Kleber retiring, which I'm actually going to go ahead and override that because we could use his salary maybe in a trade, but heading into the draft lottery here, let's just see what we have, and we have the Or, hold on, is that Bulls pick? I'll have to do some research, because I think that Bulls pick is actually ours. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Is not ours, but I do know that pick 7 is ours via Portland, but, you know, I think that pick is like top 10 protected, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that pick from us. I'm gonna get that pick so we can draft a pick 7, which is honestly not bad. Not bad. Obviously, we couldn't get that lucky in the draft yet, but it's not bad. I feel like we just add some more guards, maybe. We need a backup point guard, backup 2, maybe a backup forward, small forward. There's a lot to upgrade, definitely. So in the mock draft, we're projected to go ahead and take, obviously that's not us yet, but we're projected to go ahead and take Ace Bailey, which, was that pick 5 or was that, hold on, let me see. Okay, apparently we're redoing the lottery now, so that was pick, yeah, it was pick 7. I don't know why it's the same pick. I don't know what's going on right now, but I'm going to get that pick back, and then we're going to be drafting at 7, I think. Alright, so I got the pick back, now it's time to draft at 7. So let's head straight into the draft here. So number 1, we have, you know, Floyd going to the Bulls. Interesting. VJ Edgecombe to the Thunder. Cooper Flag. Still, I'm so glad, man, the Thunder passed up on Cooper Flag and decided to take VJ Edgecombe instead, because that would have been an unstoppable team. Trey Johnson went to the Warriors. Chalo Bethia going to the, you know, the Rockets. So we can take Dylan Harper, or we can take Ace Bailey. So I might honestly take Dylan Harper. Like, I'm kind of tempted towards doing it. Like, do we pass up on another generational point guard that we can sign here? Or do we go for, I know, like, there's a thing in the draft called, you know, talent over fit. But the thing is, like, we already have so many guards. Like, there's really no point in drafting. Like, Scoot, Simons, and Shaedon Sharpe is considered. I mean, let's keep Shaedon Sharpe out of it. I mean, we can maybe those two. You know, that's the thing. I mean, he's labeled at 2 guard. But I'm not gonna take Dylan Harper. I'm gonna take Ace Bailey, because I haven't taken Ace Bailey in a while, or you know, him either. But I mean, I'll take Marco Jackson as a guard, but that's pretty fair. So Ace Bailey and Marco Jackson, Shaedon Sharpe, Scoot, Chris Murray, Isaac, and then Ryan Rupert. I'm gonna accept all like 5 of those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So qualifying offers. Jabari Walker is a guy that I would love to re-sign for the foreseeable future, given a little long-term deal. So Jabari Walker, I am going to actually re-sign him. Let's say it's a 4-year deal with a player option at the end for Jabari Walker, so he gets his contract that he definitely deserves, in my opinion. So Jabari Walker, welcome back to Portland. So we got Scoot, Marco Jackson, Anthony, Ryan Rupert. We got Shaedon Sharpe, Ace Bailey, Justin Edwards, Jabari Walker, Toumani Camara, Chris Murray, and Isaac. We got Robert, and DeAndre Ayton, Robert Williams, and Maxi Kleber. Okay. What we can definitely use here, I mean, is maybe can we move, you know, Ace Bailey there to the 2. Can we move Justin Edwards there? No, we can't. So they're all going to go down. So one thing I believe we could use is maybe a 2-guard, which we can take a flyer on, which is not really the most often we can take. You know, flyer on Cam Reddish, but he's been here before, so no point in bringing him in. Let's bring in a guy like Colby Jones. Bringing Colby Jones, and I'll put like a team option there as well. So Colby Jones will be the backup 2-guard for this year, which I'm kind of excited about. We can also sign a backup point guard, which not really anybody I see that's really sitting out to me. I'll go ahead and sign Brandon Williams. Pretty sure he played here before as well, so Brandon Williams, I'll give him another chance in Portland as well. So let's just go straight into play progression here. Then we can figure out what we're going to do with our positions. Duop Reith, we got Shaedon Sharpe going up, Scoot Anderson, Jabari Walker, Justin Edwards, Chris Murray, Toumani Camara, Isaac, Ryan Rupert is going up 3. We have Colby Jones going down. So Rupert is actually going to take Jones' spot. Actually, Duop Reith, Maxi Kleber going down. So do we have too many players? I'm just going to check now. I mean, after Summer League, obviously, we're going to have to check if we have too many players or not. So let's go ahead and let's, you know, download the 2026 draft class. And I think we might have 1 or 2 more players. I think so. Let's just see real quick. So, let's see. Do we have too many players? And yes, we have 2. You have to cut 2 people. So who is going to be released or traded? I think it is going to be Maxi Kleber, or maybe, okay, so I'm gonna maybe, you know, release Duop Reith. Hasn't really turned anything, and then we are gonna have to, it might be Brandon Williams, to be honest with you. So Brandon Williams, would hate to do it, but you're gonna be getting cut, sadly. So I actually could cut Maxi Kleber. I don't know what I was doing there, but Scoot, Simon, Sharp, Jabari Walker, and DeAndre in the starting five. I'm still kind of concerned about Aiden, but we'll see. Robert Williams, Ace Bailey, Dustin Edwards, and then Chris Murray at the end. I'll run a 9 rotation. We might have run a 10 to get Tumani Kamara in there, which, you know, I would love for him to get minutes and develop him, but it's just not looking the best. So let's see. All right, so what I think we're going to go ahead and do here is we're actually going to go ahead and let's just take a look at the power forward spot, backup power forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and move, we're going to move Ace Bailey, stays the same at the 4. I'm moving Justin Edwards to 2. I don't care if he's going down or not. He'll develop back just in time for us to make a playoff run. So I'm moving Justin Edwards to the 3. He does go down to a 77, which sucks, like I said, but you know, it's just we're gonna have to do it for now. So he'll move to the 2, and then repair Colby Jones, Marco Jackson. So we have our bench kind of figured out now with Justin Edwards, Ace Bailey, Chris Murray, and Robert Williams. Hopefully that can be it for the future. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season, and yeah, let's just see. Maybe we can make the plan. I'm okay with taking for 1 more year because I know there's like a really good center on this draft. I think so. So yeah, Cameron Boozer. So I'm okay with taking for 1 more year to get, you know, either Cameron Boozer, AJ DeBonsta, or Darren Peterson, and then we can make a strong playoff run, which I definitely think we can. But I'm okay with making the playoffs. All right, so at the end of the season, we still didn't make the playoffs. But like I said, this is the year we're gonna go all in on trying to make this team a contender. I'm done waiting around here. We're gonna have a lottery pick, I suppose, and this is gonna be the last year. We're gonna add 1 more rookie, most likely a center or a point guard. So player retirements, we got all these guys retiring. Stephen Curry is gonna call it quit at the age of 38. We got Kyle Lowry finally retiring, but draft lottery time. This will be probably the last time you see us in the lottery, and we actually have 2 lottery picks from the Mavericks, from Jeremy Grant, and pick 10, which is our pick, obviously. So we are gonna go ahead and get so we basically traded Jeremy Grant for pick 4, which is an absolute steal. We're also gonna get pick 10 in the draft. So that Jeremy Grant trade ended up being really good. So we get pick 4, 10, 28, 9, and 15. W, man. W. Okay. So yeah, so is Jeremy Grant even with the Mavericks anymore? He has to be, right, because of the contract. Oh, yes, he is actually. He still has 2 more years left, and he's only averaging 15 points per game. So I definitely felt like it was a steal, that trade, but, you know, we still have work to do, so like I said, wait, do we hire Chauncey? Okay, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why we hired Chauncey Billups back, but pick 4 in the draft, who do I want to get? So I would love to get Cam Boozer, but I just don't know if he's going to fall to us. I mean, if the Wizards don't take him, that would be great, but I would love to get Cam Boozer, that's all I'm saying. So the Wizards, so who are the guys? So it's the Wizards, actually it's the Rockets, Spurs, and Wizards. Okay, so the Rockets they're not taking him, right? They have Alfred Şengün. Actually, they might, and then the Wizards have Theo Gafford. So these teams are probably going to take him, but that's whatever. AJ DeBonsta, Cameron Boozer goes to the Spurs with Wemby. Wow, and then the Wizards are going to take this guy. So another center that I can't even take, that I was looking to take if I didn't get him. So we can take Darren Peterson here, which I might actually do that. Koa Pete, Malik Thomas. No one else to really select here. You can get Malik Thomas, move him to point guard if you want to. Caden Boozer, Cam Boozer's brother, but I think Darren Peterson might be the best get here. I mean, we don't need any other shooting guard, but Darren Peterson, no, I'll go ahead. I'll take Malik Thomas, moving to point guard. Why not? So Malik Thomas. I'll go ahead and take Caden Boozer as well. So we take a point guard, take 2 point guards here. It's whatever. So Malik Thomas, Cameron Boozer, and then that'll be it. So team players, we got Scoot Edwards, Chris Murray, Colby Jones. I'm actually going to decline that. And then Marco Jackson, I'm going to accept. I'll hang off for Shaden Sharp, Isaac, and Ryan Repair. Some guys I would have interest in bringing back. So Shaden Sharp is obviously the guy that we go out and pay. And then Anthony Simons is another guy that I would love to have back to the team. Aiden as well. You don't have any other center to bring in, so DeAndre Aiden, another big contract isn't the best thing, but let's say it's just a 2-year deal, and then I feel like we can do that, then we can trade him maybe a little later than Robert Williams isn't interested, but you know we're going to bring it back anyway, so we'll re-sign Robert Williams, and after that, that'll probably be it. because I mean I don't know if we're really a contender now, but let's see if we can like make a move probably. So Robert Williams, 3-year deal, 21 million to be our backup center, 83 overall, which is great. Ryan Repaired. I'm not gonna announce him. I would love for him to be back, just in case we need him. So let's go ahead and sign 3 of these guys back, or 4 of these guys back, and then that'll be it, right? Okay, so yeah, so we got Scoot, Payne Boozer, Marco Jackson, we got Anthony, Justin Edwards, Malik Thomas, we got Shaden Sharp, Ace Bailey, Jabari Walker, Tumani Kamara, Chris Murray, Andre Ayton, and Robert Williams. Okay. I feel like our bench is pretty good. You know, we still can make a move. Let's see if we can bring in somebody. So we got Yusuf Nurkic, former Blazer, obviously. Corey Kispert, he's a small forward. I don't know why he's listed at power forward. That's actually pretty weird. But anybody else? We got like Grayson Allen over here, Dalen Terry, Beauchamp, Isaiah Joe. I mean, in my opinion, I definitely think we can use a backup point guard. But I mean, we can like skip to day 12 and see if we can maybe get a better backup point guard, and if not, then we might just roll into the next season like this, because I definitely think this team is playoff. I don't know if we're a contender, but one more year of our guys developing, and I feel like we're good. I feel like we're there. So Marcus Smart, he might go down. Like, these guys might go down. Trey Jones isn't a terrible addition, actually, now that I think about it, but he's not really the backup point guard I'm looking for. He's not really the best 3-point shooter as well, only shooting 25% from 3. And then we also got like Killian Hayes. Craig Porter Jr. might not be the worst thing in the world. Getting Craig Porter Jr. on the team. Dylan Horton Tucker. I mean, we can look over here, probably see, and yeah, I mean, Emmanuel Quickly, can we bring him in? Probably can't, and I mean, let's offer him that. He might actually sign that, so we might have got Emmanuel Quickly for a 1-year rental, and we are going to get Quickly for a 1-year rental, unless we can, like, maybe sign him for, like, 2 years. That would be great. So Quickly for 2 years. Apparently the Raptors are gonna re-sign him. Wait, that's okay. No, I'm spelling it wrong, right? So no, it's a I. Okay, my bad. So Quickly, let's see if we can maybe get him for 2 years, and if not, I'm okay if he's offering the 1-year deal, and he's not gonna sign that. So Quickly for a 1-year rental isn't too bad. Definitely not a bad idea. Ayo Dosunmu, you might actually sign Ayo Dosunmu now I think about it. He wouldn't not be a terrible backup point guard, but Ochai Agbaji here as well. He would honestly be a nice addition. I don't think we need like a backup power forward. Obi Toppin, Nikola Jovic, but I feel like Tumani Kamara, I have faith in him. Let's just get Quickly for a 1-year rental. Isaac and Ryan Repaired coming back. We got Shaden Sharp going up, Scoot Henderson going up, Ace Bailey going up, Justin Edwards, Tumani Kamara going up, Chris Murray. So either of these guys could be our backup power forwards. And then Ryan Repaired, Marco Jackson going up as well. One thing we could do is stop at the trade deadline and actually, you know, I want a center upgrade over DeAndre Ayton, which he hasn't been playing terrible, but I feel like the main thing that helps him win a championship is getting a better, you know, starting center. I meant to say starting center, but you need to cut a player, which I don't know who that'll be. It'll probably, we're gonna have to cut a player, but it might be Marco Jackson. So Marco Jackson is sadly gonna, unless we can get value for him right now, maybe like a 1st-round pick or anything, and if not, we're probably gonna cut him. I mean, and any team offering me a second, got the Pistons. We traded with them earlier, so I mean, we can trade with them again. So the Pistons, honestly, just a 2nd-round pick for Marco Jackson. You guys could have him, so have him for free. And then your rotation heading into the season is Scoot, Simon, Sharp, Ace Bailey, DeAndre Ayton, Robert Williams, Quickly, Justin Edwards, Jabari Walker, and that is your rotation. We don't have a backup power forward in the rotation, but it's fine. I want to stop at the trade deadline, and those minutes should open up. Hopefully, if you like trade one of these young guys, they're definitely gonna have to be traded. The player that I'm targeting, at least I think so. So I like the starting 5. It's not terrible. They want to start Ace Bailey, which is something I just realized, but I kind of want to start Jabari Walker, so I'm probably going to go and start him. Actually, I'll just leave it. Who cares? But I'll see you guys at the trade deadline to get a better backup 5. We're at the deadline, and I'm going to try to go and trade for Chet Holmgren. I'm offering DeAndre Ayton, Payne Boozer, and 2 1st-round picks. They're going to decline, which is fair. Although 2028 first from Dallas, they still decline. Although they're really valuable first from Dallas, and they're still going to decline. Okay, I'll throw Malik Thomas instead and see if they say he has a lot more value, and I'll also throw a second round pick in there, and they're gonna decline. So we're not getting Chalmers. It's the best offer I can throw. Any other centers that we maybe could get for I mean, just to upgrade over him. Let's just keep looking just in case. Jalen Duren would be an upgrade in my opinion, but I mean, let's just see if we can get him. So see if we can get Jalen Duren here. Still 23 years old too, which is wild. So Jalen Duren, DeAndre Ayton, 2 firsts for Jalen Duren, and they are going to agree. Welcome to the team, Jalen Duren. So we now got our young core. We now got a really good core of Scoot, Simon, Sharp, Jabari Walker, and Jalen Duren. That'll be your starting 5 actually. So Scoot, Simons, Sharp, Jabari Walker, Jalen Duren, Ace Bailey, Quickly, Robert Williams, and Justin Edwards off the bench. Well, you can't tell me that this is not a contender. I will see you guys at the end of the season. We're the 4th seed right now, 35-16. Let's keep going. So at the end of the season, we're the 3rd seed. We gotta play the Kings with Luka, Suggs, Bona, Sadiq, and Domantas Sabonis. So Luka on the Kings now, and guess who's in the Mavericks? Just take a guess. Just take a wild guess who's on the Dallas Mavericks now that Luka is gone. And it is actually De'Aaron Fox, which is kind of crazy how they switch jobs basically. They switch teams, but you know, we're the 3rd seed. Player stats. I don't think I showed them last year, but we had 21 from Shaedon Sharp, 17 from Scoot, 17.5 from Ace Bailey, 16 from Simons, 15 and 10 from Durham. We had about 12 from Quickly, 11 from Jabari Walker, and 10 from Justin Edwards, with 3 and 6 off the bench and 1 block from Williams, 3 from Tumani Kamara. But like I said, we got Sacramento, so let's see if we can beat them in round 1. We're gonna beat them in 5. To play the Memphis Grizzlies with the Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, Cody Williams, Jaren Jackson, Aaron Bradshaw, Trey Murphy, Obi Toppin, Isaiah Evans, Gigi Jackson, and Bryson Tiller. So Gigi Jackson ended up being a really great pick for the Memphis Grizzlies, obviously, but let's go game by game here. Game 1, we're gonna take. Game 2, we're gonna take. Game 3, they're gonna take. Game 4, we're gonna go up 3-1, and we're gonna beat them in 5. So our first year in the playoffs, we're doing amazing. And we got Oklahoma City, which they have Shea, Cason Wallace, they got Darling, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Stephon Cassell, VJ Edgecombe, Ian Jackson, Isaiah Jackson, Dale Gafford, and Koa Pete. So I feel like that's a little too much of every position in my opinion, but it's whatever. Game 1, we're gonna take. Game 2, we're gonna take. Game 3, they're gonna take. Game 4, we're gonna take. In Game 5, we're gonna beat Oklahoma City. So thank goodness we get past them. They weren't as good as a team as they become. Obviously, but now we got the Cleveland Cavaliers. So you have Darius Garland, they have Quentin Grimes, they have Donovan Mitchell, Max Strus, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Clint Capella, Craig Porter Jr., Melvin. They got Cody Martin and Terrence Davis. So this team is definitely beatable without Donovan Mitchell. We're gonna sweep them to win the championship. Scoot Henderson winning Finals MVP. So that video ended up being a success. So we won a championship and soon as we made the playoffs. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel. Scoot ended up being a really good player. All these guys turned out to be really, really great for us, which is absolutely amazing. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. 16 points in the playoffs from Jabari Walker. I am a big fan of him as well, but I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.